Dreaming of Monday ties that are handmade in Sweden. I will link the gentleman who makes these down in the description and to his Instagram. That way you can contact him if you're interested in buying these. The first place that I found out about these is in Baltasar, and I really like the way these ties look. As you can tell here, more specifically, you can see the hand rolled edging here. You can really see it on this tie here, and you can see it on this tie here. These are absolutely beautiful, and I love the way that these tie here. So they have no inner lining because they are a folded tie. If you can't tell, there is no inner lining. That makes them extremely unique. The reason why I like this is because I like the way that it drapes. To me, that makes it look more elegant in my opinion. And as you can see here, there's absolutely no lining in here. So it's just folded over. And I really enjoy that, the way it looks. And you can go on my Instagram, which I will have linked down in the description, and you can see me many occasions wearing these ties. This tie right here I actually wore for when I got married to my wife at the courthouse. This is the tie that I wore. I wear these two generally for fraternity meetings. I have a couple photos of this tie, if you can see, with a charcoal gray suit. This is houndstooth pattern. This is Prince of Wales check, if I remember correctly, at the top of my head, and pretty obvious this is herringbone. So I wanted to get a various array of different kind of patterns, which is what makes him very interesting, because he has these patterns like this that are totally different. They're completely different of each other. They're made of different materials, so that's really interesting, and they just pop. And I don't know how many compliments I've gotten with these ties, but I have quite a few, more especially this one. And I get some on this one and this one as well, because this one's like an Alabama, because he had the hat with the houndstooth. As I said here, flip this over here, and you can see clearly inside it is folded. All of it's folded inside, and in my knowledge it's completely handmade in Sweden, and it even says that. So let me put it back where it belongs here. Alright, and you can see right here, handmade in Sweden. So that is very unique about these. And as you can see here, hand rolled edges, open it up, absolutely no lining inside. Now people may ask, well, why did you buy these? They could be considered quite expensive for a tie, as far as most people are concerned. And the reason why, like I mentioned before, is I like the way that they drape. I like the way that they tie. They tie extremely easy. They don't wear out. I've bought less expensive ties before in my life, and they seem to be destroyed relatively quickly. And when I bought these ties, I was wearing a suit every day, so I couldn't keep ties sometimes, and they would just break down, and the inner lining inside of here would be destroyed. And that could be my lack of taking care of it, which I don't think it is, because I've had these ties for well over a year now, and I've had yet to have any issue with them whatsoever. Because from my experience, I would always see them separating in here in the lining. In here, it would always separate in here. Somewhere in here it would separate, and because this has no lining, that possibility no longer exists. And I really enjoy that, because it kind of stops it from breaking. And these are extremely easy to tie as far as the knots. I will do a future video of how to tie knots. I'll do the 3 most popular that I know of. And if you guys want to follow daily content, please subscribe down to my Instagram page down in the description. And as I mentioned before, I will put the gentleman who makes these ties Instagram page down in my description here. And thank you for visiting the fellow gent, and y'all have a nice day.